Hi and welcome. Today I will show you something about these. These are the Kiwi ears Quartet. These are actually hybrid IEMs. They have two dynamic drivers and two armature drivers. They also have like switches on them where you can change the sound signature slightly. And they cost about 109 euros. A little side note to this before we start. Linsoul Audio did send these for review, but they didn't say anything about what I can or cannot say, like nothing at all actually. And I didn't accept any funds or affiliates with them. Therefore, everything you hear here are really my own honest opinions. And without any further ado, let's start right into it and unbox this. All right, so that's the package. I would say let's open it. All right, so that's the package of them. As you can see, it doesn't say that much on it. Here are just some specs. You can read them if you want, like sensitivity, impedance, the diagram material, the driver itself, and the frequency response. Yes, and also the plug type. All right, I would say let's open it. There we go. Nice, okay. Here they are. Looking very nice. It's like a nice purple. They're not that big. Like if you take, for example, the high-fidelity Swanner LE or Junior, they're a bit bigger. So that's them. Looking very nice. The nozzle is not that deep. Let's take out. There's a little manual, how you're supposed to wear them. All right, I guess pretty straightforward. Here's the carrying case. It's quite smelly actually. It smells like a bit chemic. All right, so that's the earplugs. I guess different sizes. Quite standard actually. You have a bit of different ones, like where it's a little bit different here. All right, quite a bit of ear tips. And here's the cable. This feels quite, I don't know, a bit cheap actually. Also, it's quite smelly, but yeah, I guess it will do the job. The cable is a bit really flexible, I would call it. Okay. I guess it's fine. Yeah, here's your little thing. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's a fine cable, like you can use it. You can also replace it with a different one if you don't like it, but I guess it's fine. All right, so just to give you a little bit of an idea how big these are in comparison to something else. For example, this one is the Swanner Wireless Junior from high-fidelity. And as you can see, this one is actually quite a bit bigger, right? So it's actually quite decent and not heavy. But yeah, let's see. Alrighty, so what can I say about them after having testing them for a bit? First of all, their appearance is quite to my liking. I like the black and the purple, and also the shape. It is quite comfortable because they're not too big. They fit nicely in my ear. The nozzle is not that big in my ear. And yeah, the tips that were with them were okay. I would have preferred it, of course, if maybe they have also like foam tips with them, or yeah, just generally a little bit more of tips, but it is fine what is there and they fit my ear nicely. Therefore, yeah, it's fine. Yes, when I was unpacking them, they was smelling quite a bit. You know, the smell when you unpack stuff from China sometimes, that maybe you know it. This smell disappeared quite a bit after a few days. And right now, after like 1.5 weeks, they don't smell at all anymore. And yeah, otherwise, what can I say sound-wise about them? First of all, they are rather warm leading. They really have like an extensive bass area, so they are quite bassy actually. They feel a little bit, I will not sound muddy, but you can feel that they are a little bit wailed, but not bad, really not bad. But you can feel it a little bit when you directly compare them, for example, for brighter earphones like the high-fidelity Swan or wireless LE or Junior. When you compare them right beside them, they're a little bit more wailed. I guess that's because of the extension of the bass area also. That's a little bit blends in the mids, but really not that big of a concern. All right, so each earbud does have two separate tuning switches where you can change like the sound signature depending on what you like. One changes the bass and the second one changes a bit of the highs. Therefore, you can change whatever your preferences like. I kind of feel they didn't make that much of a difference, not a huge difference. Mostly just, of course, in the bass and the highs area didn't affect the mids that much. Therefore, you can still use them, but don't expect them to have like a big difference. That's not really the case. When I tested them in regards to gaming, I also did that for shooters like X-Defiant, Call of Duty, and Overwatch. I tested. And there was quite good, actually. You could really use them without having like a huge, like not feeling where the enemy is coming from, on which side are they, how far away are they, or if someone speaks in a voice chat. It's not like you could still listen to them very well. They were quite usable. I didn't feel much of a drawback using them for gaming. Therefore, I can recommend this for also if you really want IEMs for gaming, they are decent for the price. Otherwise, what else can I say? The treble itself was, in this case, quite nice. It was not sharp. It didn't hurt my ears. I'm a quite treble sensitive person. Therefore, I was look like if it's listenable or if I really need to use EQ to use them. But in this case, I did not need to do this. It was really nice. And also if you use the little switch, you can also improve it even more. I didn't have any problems here. I could use them for long hours of different kind of songs. So the sound stage is kind of nice. It's natural in size, I would call it. It's not really big, but also not very small. It was also able to handle like busy recordings well, or if you're in a game in a voice chat and you know, like people speak in your ear and you want to hear the game sound too, it worked quite well. All right, so in general, these are not a detail monster, I would call it. They are not the most high resolving IEM, but they do have a rather warm and fun sounding signature, I would call it. So in general, they are probably just aiming a bit more for the casual listener because they're quite relaxed and like really enjoyable in general with their sound signature. You can easily listen with them for hours on your music because also the highs are not piercing because they're rather warm. Therefore, I can quite recommend this. Also, if you're like gaming and want to use them for a little bit of shooters, for example, they're really nice. Therefore, I can recommend them. I was quite happy with them in general. Therefore, I would say we are finished now with the short review, and I hope to see you again next time. Hit the like and subscribe button to see more, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.